Ya Africa mama, Ya Africa mama, Ya Africa mama.
Faculty staff, Faculty of Agriculture, Uganda Martyrs University. Our focus has been ecological organic agriculture. We are mainly into sustainable organic farming. We do away with the pesticides. We are trying to demonstrate how somebody can do farming without using the inorganic chemicals. We do that one by extracting, using the natural environment. We extract inorganic substances, biorationals from the plants around us, and we use them to control pests and diseases. It's called Tephrosia SP. And then, like what we normally do, we get this. Actually, if you squeeze these leaves in the water, it will turn milky. It's like as if you have put the tough go. So it has got a high pest properties. So we combine this one with other plants, and then we use this one to control most of the pests, especially on vegetables. Also, in banana, it is effective, especially when at larvae stage. When the whip is at the stage, this one can still be very effective. Yes. I've had research, I've read somewhere they have used it still on controlling ticks. And we are saying it has a very positive word. It's another pesticide plant which we are using a common a lot here. I don't see it here, but it's the other farm there. It is the Luconi, it's Euphorbia species. Tree. I'm forgetting the scientific name, but it's a phobia. We call it Olconi or Ruyenje. It's also very effective. We are using it a lot to control pests, especially aphids in cabbages. Yes. Then we have this salvia also. We are using it a lot. We combine it with that one. And the combination gives a repellence to some other pests. But this one is also used by humans, even livestock. We use it in livestock to control certain diseases, especially secondary infections. And people use it for malaria. Yes. It has got some fungicidal properties, but we have not assessed the effectiveness and the species on which it works in plants. We are yet to verify that one. That one also has got some pesticidal properties, Jatropha. Yes. Especially the oil. If we get the seeds of this one and then you mix it with other pesticides, the oil is very good. It acts as a base. We call it a base for spraying. And then we have got that other, we can go and see that one, that is Stronella, which also has got a lot of repellent properties. This one is called Stronella. It's another grass with a lot of pesticidal properties. It is a repellent. Normally we use it as a mulch and then we repel the pests. So this one is also, we are using it a lot as a mulch, and then it has got a lot of repellents to pests. You see when you smell it, it has got that smell. They also use it to repel mosquitoes in humans. They extract the oils, but we use it in the crops as well as a repellent. It has got several uses, from providing vitamins to humans to extraction. Oils from this one are used in so many bases for fungal infection, skin care, even for animal feed, the ruminants. Like you have removed the oil, you use those we call it what, like the cotton cake, the cake.
The cake.
Yes.
So this is Moringa.
This is Moringa.
Oleifera.
Yes.
But you said it can be, the oil can be used as a base.
The base.
For the extracted biorationals.
Yes.
And it can help to be like a surfactant.
Yes.
You know, when you are applying the pesticide,
yes,
then the pesticide can stay longer.
It can stay longer on the leaves. Yes.
Yeah.
The name of this one is called phytolacca. It has got some pesticides properties. Farmers combine this one now with the tephlosia, plus urine, plus the piri-piri, hot pepper, and then they use that one now to control banana weevils. But also we have found that it can be very helpful. There is a research which was carried out last year by one of our master's students, and we found that this one can as well be effective in control of bacterial, tomato blight. Tomatoes that we are sprayed with this one, they resisted the tomato blight than tomatoes that we are almost with the same efficacy as those one which we are sprayed with the dithic. Yes. So it has got a lot of fungicidal properties.
So this is Ruoko in Uganda?
Yes, it's called Ruoko in Uganda. Yes, there is a master's thesis which was published last year. We are used to publish that one in paper, but the results were very good really. One of the students worked on this one, phytolacca. It has got papain, and that one, when you mix it with the other pesticide or plants like still phytolacca, it can also be very effective, especially when you are managing fungicidal infections in animals like pigs. Yes, but also people use this one to control fungicide in plants like tomatoes. It's one of the plants that we are using. Actually, we compared this one, purple extracts from purples, and this one they almost gave the same results from tomato wilt. And also there is
called what?
Mexican marigold.
Oh.
Mexican marigold is very effective on banana weevil, and farmers are using this one a lot in the management of nematodes, banana nematodes. But also nematodes in the field. We have got field nematodes in tomatoes especially, Solanaceae. If like you want to rejuvenate your crop, your garden where you have been planting the Solanaceae family, you let this one grow. By the second season, all the nematodes will be gone.
Okay.
So it can be used as a fallow, but it can still be used as for its active ingredient directly on the crops. And this one is rose. Mainly we are using this one in humans for spices. But I understand also the oils can be extracted, but I will not tell you that we have extracted any oils here. I just know that it's very useful. It has got a lot of oils. And perhaps it may have some repellent products, because if like you say it has got very little infection. That's one of the measures which you use, by the way. You look at the infection rate of the plant, and if like you find a plant which has got very little infections, then that is an assumption that maybe that plant has got somewhat repellents. So we look at those properties. So in the future we can evaluate this one as well on crops. There are very few infections on this plant. That is an assumption that maybe it has got a property of repelling the pests. Yes, even those crops, if like you look at that phytolacca which you have looked, you will see that it has got very few infections. And that one is still a sign that maybe this crop has got some pesticide properties. Because of that nasty smell, and we mix it with the biorationals. Farmers use it in managing, most of the farmers use this one now in managing banana weevils. It's very effective, but can still also be used in managing field crops. Still you will mix it with urine and then you spray your crops. But you have to be careful. You have to manage the concentration. If the concentration is very high, it will scorch the plants. So the dilution has to be modulated. But also in human, if like you have got ulcers, People fear this one, but it's one way of remedying ulcers, especially if you take it when it is raw.
Could you have that yellow flower somewhere?
It must be somewhere.
It is the other side. It is the other one.
side,
We go on that one. We take briefly this way, and then you tell us.
Kept here, it's a nitrogen source. We use it in our compost. All those gardens we have there, we use it as the composite, but also green manure.
What is it called?
This is called
Tithonia.
Tithonia. It is called Tithonia. It's very rich in nitrogen. Actually, they call it living nitrogen. It has got a lot of nitrogen. You can identify it with the yellow flowers. There is one over there which is still growing. You can use it as in a furrow. You allow it to grow, and then you come and cultivate it. Actually, I think this one is very similar to the Lantana Kamala. It has got very shallow roots. It's very easy to clean. And then where it has grown, you will find that soil is very rich in nitrogen.
So this is the lantana, which is very high in P.
This one is what the professor said is very high in phosphorus. And we are going to try this one now. We are going to take up this one serious. It's new knowledge which we are going to evaluate and see. Because definitely our soils here, one of the major nutrient that is lacking is phosphorus. We have a lot of red soils and they are known to be deficient in phosphorus. So we are going to try this one serious and see how it's going to help us.
How do you call the other one? Forgetting.
This one, Umuluza. Umuluza, that is the Vernonia. Vernonia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you using it for anything?
For plants, not yet, but livestock, yes.
For control of the?
For control, we usually side effects in the East Coast fever, ECF, yes. People use it a lot. Even here, when we had goats, we used to use it.
So we're going to get it, and we get the other flower, and then we go on the sofa.
But in humans, it's very useful.
Yeah, even controlling the temperature.
This one actually is the quinone. It's one of the quinone plants. Actually, what like 2007, that's when I did my bachelor's, and one of my research question was to find out of the plants which are intercropped in banana. I found that 90% of the households around here in Uganda, they have this one around their home, and it is a major source of. They use this one to control malaria, mainly. You can use the roots, you can use the leaves, you can squeeze these ones, and then people take it, but also they use it to control temperature. Yes, they bathe it to reduce what? To reduce the temperature. It's a very useful crop around here.
What's its botanical name?
It's a Vernonia species. There are several species. There is this one, there is also the other Vernonia which we use. That one, which here we use as a toilet paper. That is another type of Vernonia. There is also another Vernonia which they call a twatwa, which they use to clean the people who have just used as a cleaner.
So this is Omuruluza.
This is Omuruluza.
Or Mubirizi.
Mubirizi. Then the other Vernonia is that one, the twatwa, people who have just given birth. They use that one to clean the inside. But they are all significantly known to be very sour, very bitter. And their major ingredient, the property they have got, the quinone. Actually, people are using this one to extract quinine. Yes. In livestock, it is very also useful for treating the ECF fever, side effects of ES fever.
So that is the Vernonia.
Yes, Vernonia. And then also we have this one. This one is on a furrow. It is bushy, but it's also very good. This one has got a bactericide. And people here locally use it for treating venereal diseases, but their efficacy I cannot justify. But I see they use it. It is I'm forgetting the scientific name, maybe I will remember. But it's very common, we call it kamunye. It's called kamunye locally here. It's very useful. Even this one, it has got very good fruits
That's
for kids.
That's when it grows it becomes a tree. That's of
It's a
kanja.
shrub.
It's a shrub.
Yes, it's
But this
a
is of
shrub.
kanja.
Or kanja, how
Of
would you
kanja,
call
very small.
Yes, very small insects. I mean,
No, fruits, very
yes,
small.
very sweet.
Yeah, we
Yes.
used to hunt down these
In the
fruits.
bush.
Yeah, when we were coming back from school.
By the way, we have got an organic, another.
We call them of kanja in my
We have
local
got a
language.
conservation site just behind the faculty. We reserved that it's like we have got several species, and you'll find this one there. And we are like preserving important species which are used locally around this region. It is the ecological site. It is the other side. Maybe if you have time, you can also go and look at it. And then we have this one, which is like it's almost like the weed, but it's also an botanical group. This one is the
Blackjack.
blackjack, yes.
Violent
Bides
kind
bros.
of-
Yeah.
It's very useful. This I understand this one has got a lot of copper sulfate.
Yeah.
It's one of its ingredients, so
Used
it's
on
very
wounds.
good on healing wounds. Yes. So that is one of the effects actually, if like you look at this one, people who are using herbicides, like over time, like if you are using herbicides, some of these important crops, they will be lost from your garden. So that's why for us we are stressing that we use a hand and a hoe, at most with mulch, so that we can preserve some of these crops in their natural environment. Yes, they are a weed, but they are also very beneficial in the ecosystem. So this is the leaves of how you can identify the Tithonia. It has got yellow leaves. Actually, we call it these days nitrogen. It's living in nitrogen. It's very useful for people who have got deficient soils. You can use it in composite, you can use it as a mulch. And as a mulch also it has got some repellents to banana pests, especially banana weevils.
There is a project in Naro which is evaluating it as a potential protein source for livestock.
Okay. This is thicker.
First thing within.
Apart from fixing nitrogen in the soil, a project is being undertaken at the National Agricultural Research Organization to evaluate its potential use as a protein source in livestock feeds.
We want you to tell us what you use this one, especially in livestock or
This one is a feed for poultry. It is the biggest source of vitamins. The yellow color in the eggs.
carotene.
Yes, keratin. So you feed this one with your eggs, and then your eggs will be of high quality, the highest quality. Locally we call it a bombo. It has got other medicinal properties, but you can also use it for washing this banana water sap. It has got that liquid if you squeeze it. Even jackfruit, the sap has got those properties of removing the banana saps. Even from the clothes, the other people were using it during those times when they did not have soap. I mean, it's tape. People were mixing this one plus the purple leaves, and then you use that one to wash your clothes. So you can, maybe, I don't know the properties, but that one I can tell you that maybe there is some hydroxide somewhere, which are useful. But in livestock, this is a gold for livestock, especially poultry. Yes. So also vitamins and then keratin. And then this one is fika, so this is also medicine. This one is very effective, like if people have got
That's a fig.
yes, bad breath, yes, ficus, fig tree. If have got bad breath, you can just put this one on tea. You take this one as green tea. It will clear the body mouth. It is effective in ulcers. It controls ulcers. Yes.
How about its role as an intercrop with bananas?
Yes, it provides a very good shade for bananas and coffee. And you see the bananas here. Amidst all the sunshine that has been taking place in this region, you still have a good bunch. You see the good leaves there. That is an indicator that it's a very good shade for bananas and coffee still. Though it's now being, we have got a problem of this Tugibora. Tugibora is not very friendly. I mean, it escalates when you have got shades. That's one of the challenges you are having now, in coffee especially. But in banana it is still very good. Maybe also we have to establish the relationship. That one we have not carried out. The relationship between the presence of these trees and then the pest infestation. It appears where they are, there is limited water, just by observation. Where you find these trees, you find very little incidence of banana weevil infestation, but we are yet to establish that one. I cannot tell you that there is any scientific evidence, but by observation you find that you just look at that one. If like you cut that one, you find that it's very clean. There might be a synergy between this one and then the parents against what the banana weevils. Yes.
Then I can also see one of the rare species of food that is getting off the scene because of the newly introduced food.
This is the yam.
The yam.
Yes.
This
mango yam.
Yeah.
Very common in West Africa.
You
take a note of that one. That one is very good also.
So first talk to us about the yam and then we shall talk about
this one traditionally here in Uganda. This is a crop. It's we call it food security crops. It was intercropped in banana. It is intercropped in coffee. It is a safeguard against hunger or famine. So somebody, if like intercropped his crops with this one, will be assured that during the time of plenty will be taking bananas, but also when dry spell come or when things are hard, you still go to the garden and then you get an alternative. That is the yam, ground yam. There are several species. This is one of the species. We have got the climbers and then we have got those local ones which like they are not climbers. This is one of the climbers. And also what we are seeing here, this one also is not. This one is also very useful. Traditionally, this one is a very useful plant. I'm forgetting the scientific name, but we call it a bombo. It has got a lot of traditional functions. It is medicinal, that's one. It can prevent protrusions. If like a farmer got sick, is having a problem with his stomach, we'll just get this one and squeeze. Cough, it is very effective on cough. If I've got persistent cough, this thing can clear the cough which is persistent in a few days. They use it also for bathing. It clears a bad smell, especially as people are growing into their youthhood. They evoke a nasty smell. You can just get this one, you take it like a week, then that thing will disappear. And traditionally here you cannot hear there's what the function which called Kwalulabalong. You cannot perform that function minus this one. So in their songs you will hear people sing Kabombo, Kaali Kabana, Kabombo, Nange Kambadde. Kabombo, so it's a very useful crop traditional here. It's indigenous knowledge, we have to preserve it. Yes, and normally these ones these are one of the crops which we find almost in a Muganda's home, in Muganda's banana. You will find this plant, it is preserved. So this is the atropha. Previously we brought them as climbers for this work. We had a lot of vanilla here. We brought them for vanilla support. But later we found that the seeds, they can, if you like extract, if you crush those seeds and mix them in the birationals, they provide a very good base for the birational to stay a little bit longer on the leaves of the plant. And also now we are finding out that itself also it has got some repellent properties. In humans they use this one for treating wounds, so it has got some bactericides. Those are new values we are finding, but we are yet to explore more values in crop protection. But mainly for us we have been relying a lot on the seeds, provided based on our biorationals.